Hey team. I wanted to hop on here real quick because a couple of days ago, Genevieve did a Zoom training, and during that Zoom training, she brought up the topic of posting to stories. So Facebook as well as Instagram has this new feature now called stories. And they're very similar to the whole Snapchat thing. And she has an iPhone, and she's been doing the training for stories based on the iPhone and how to do it through the iPhone. So I was talking with her the other day and said, I know I'm not the only one who uses an Android. Would it be beneficial, you think, to the team if I did just a little quick video that showed from an Android how to use stories on Instagram and on Facebook? So she said, go for it. So hence I'm doing this video. Now, what I will say is that it's actually pretty similar to the iPhone. It's actually very, very similar. But I don't think we really dove too deep into the stories. It was just part of that Zoom that we had the other day. So I figured I would just do a video just completely based on stories, how to use it, how to post to it. And this way, if you guys have any questions, I could post the video and you can post your questions at the bottom. This way the whole team can see it. So the first thing, let's talk about Instagram, since those are the easiest ones, okay? So you want to make sure that you have the Instagram app installed, obviously, and you want to click on it. Okay, so this is actually my Instagram. We're going to go through this whole thing again with the glare on my phone. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. But that's my Instagram, okay? And on the top there, or I'm sorry, right here, you're going to see that home button. This is actually where all of your stories and your live videos that you do on Instagram, that's kind of like where they're stored. So if you ever wanted to see them, you can just click on that. And that was a live I did. On the bottom, it says story and live. If you click on story, it'll go through the slideshow of all the different stories that I had posted there. See? And pretty much everything that I post on Instagram and everything that I post on Facebook goes to stories on Instagram. It goes to stories on Facebook. And then I also post it to Facebook Messenger. Now, what I will say is right now, Facebook Messenger stories are still active, but they're going to be in process where they're going to be merging the two. So I think Messenger Day is going to go away because Facebook is going to have it. So we're going to start with Instagram first. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to click on this little home button at the bottom. So it brings you to your home page on your Instagram, okay? And you see that camera up top? You want to click on that camera. And at the bottom, you're going to see it says live, normal, boomerang, etc. So if you ever wanted to do a boomerang video, you can do that. But for the sake of stories, how to add to your story is you want to be on that main screen, which says normal, and you want to swipe up. Now, when you swipe up, oops, that had wedding dresses on there. When you swipe up, you can't see that. When you swipe up, it's going to show all of the photos that you've actually had stored in your phone, I believe within the last 24 hours, okay? Now, for me, in my phone, I have to download another app called, I use InstaFit, which is an app that gives the white border around the picture, because some of these photos are too large. So when I go to put them to stories, it cuts off and it just doesn't look nice. And with Instagram, you always want to remember that, it's kind of like a photo book of your life. It's very different than Facebook, like a very professional photographic collage almost of your life. So, you don't really want to post pictures that just aren't of the best quality and are cut off, and, words are cut off and stuff like that. So, let's just say, so if you were to scroll at the bottom here, you can see all the different pictures that I had posted. So if you wanted to add a picture to your story, you actually just click on the picture. So let's say I'll just add this picture, and that's just some random person with hair, skin, and nails, okay? You're going to see at the very, very bottom, can't really see it, but down here, so it says send. You can click on that and then send it to your story, or down below right here in the corner, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, right there. So you see those two little icons right there? They're very faint because it's like white on white. It's either going to say save, or there's going to be a plus with a circle and it says your story. So if you click on that, it automatically goes to your story, which is all stored up here. And then it lets people know that you've added to your story because it's going to have a red circle around your profile picture. So that's how you add pictures to your story. Now, a way that you can also maybe add, the new thing is doing polls on Instagram, and you want to take a poll. So I actually have a poll already on my story related to It Works. So I don't want to post another one, but I'll show you what one looks like, and then I'll show you how to do one. And I'll just do like a personal one, because you don't always want to do a poll about It Works. You know, poll different things. You know, if you had to choose chocolate, vanilla, you know, stuff like that. But you don't always want it to be about the business, okay? So these are some of my stories that I have had saved. So this is a post that I did. That's another post I did today. I don't know if the poll saved. Okay, so I actually don't have a poll. The poll erased. Okay, so the polls and everything on stories only stays there for about 24 hours. So anytime you're posting something related to It Works, either a poll about It Works, the business or product, or if you're posting a product post or a before and after to your stories, before the 24 hours is up, make sure that you screenshot or write down everybody who liked or looked at that video. You might not see who liked it, I think, but it'll show like a little eye at the bottom, and that'll mean that those people saw that story that you posted and saw that particular picture in your story. So for example, so when you click on the story, right, down here it says 52, right? So when I swipe up, it's going to give me all 52 of my followers who saw that story. Same thing with this one, same thing with this one. It's going to give me everybody. So that one, I put hair, skin, and nails, 70% off, ends tonight. 30 people saw it, and everybody who saw it. So I'm either going to screenshot it or write down all of those people so I don't forget so I don't lose who looked at that photo before the 24 hours is up and it wipes away. So you want to make sure that you do that before 24 hours, okay? But let's do a poll on Instagram right now. So how you do a poll is you go to your Instagram again and you click on that camera, okay? And you want to stay there, stay in the normal, and you want to go to your pictures. So you want to click on that square, and it's going to bring, again, all those pictures that you have saved in the last 24 hours. So I will, let's see, let's just post this wedding hairstyle picture, okay? And what you want to then do is click on that sticker up top, and I'm going to put, then you want to click on poll. See, it says poll, right there, poll. You click poll, and then that shows up. Ask a question, and then in those two boxes, you can't see it because of the glare, it says yes and no. You can type over yes and no to put whatever answers you want. So I'm going to put, how about this hairstyle for a wedding? And I'm just going to write yay with 1 thumbs up, or yay with 2 thumbs up. Hopefully you can, yeah, you can't see that because of the glare. Okay, there we go. See, how about this for a wedding hairstyle? Yes, 1 thumbs up, yay. 1 thumbs up, yay. 2 thumbs up. And the reason why I didn't say yay or nay is because you know somebody's going to be, pardon my language, a douche and be like, no, that's horrible. And I just don't want any negativity. So yay meaning or yay like, yes, that I would definitely do that. Then you want to click done at the top. And then you can move it around and like center it like so. See? So it's kind of like centered. And then at the bottom, you're going to hit that plus button, your story, which is meaning that it's adding to your story. So you're going to add it, and then it goes to my story up here. See the red line? And then when I click on it, you'll see it there. See, and that's everything I have in my story. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, who the heck that was. I have like 6 things in my story. That's a live I did. So that's 1 thing I have, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 things in my story. Okay? Now, as time goes on, before that 24 hours, what I would probably do is go through my stories. You want to click on your profile picture up top and swipe through each picture. And then what you want to do is swipe up. So again, when you swipe up on the picture, it's going to show you everybody who looked at it. And on the poll, when you swipe up, it's going to say votes for yay, and it's going to give you a number. Votes for yay, 2 thumbs up. And then the person is going to vote either yay or yay, and you're going to see who actually voted and who didn't vote and who just looked at it. So what I typically do is, even if it's a non-It Works post, I'll actually go back. I think I posted something last week and I wrote, take a guess. And I posted a picture of me with like all these palm trees in the back. It was like a very tropical area. And I wrote, take a guess, inside or outside. And it was a selfie of me with all this in the background. And everybody who voted, I sent them a message and I was like, oh, sorry, crazy though, right? It looks like it's outside. Nope, I was inside. And I just kind of sent them a message just to engage conversation. So that is how you do Instagram stories and a poll on Instagram. Now on Messenger, so if you don't have Facebook Messenger, it looks like that. Okay, so you click on that, and then at the very top, you see where it says add to your day right here. So you click that. And then at the bottom here are is your photo gallery. And then when you click on that, you get to look at all the pictures that you have. You get to select whatever picture. I'll pick one that says something. Thank God you can't see it. Whatever. It says exhale the bullshit. I should have FYI'd this might be a R-rated, an R-rated training video. But anyway. But no, it's true. Exhale the crap, right? Just be positive. Doesn't Jen always, I mean, she doesn't always say that, but, you know, that's what she's trying to say. And then on the very bottom, you're going to see it says your story. So then when you click that plus, it adds to your story, and see, it's working. See that blue line? And then once it's finished uploading to my day, boom. Okay? And then same thing, somebody will be able to click on it. You'll be able to see who looked at it. Each picture, you get to see who viewed it. And same thing, you can click on them and message them if it's an It Works post, stuff like that. Okay? And then on Facebook, so you're on the Facebook app, and on the very top, it should say stories. So it's going to have, So it's going to have your, your what's on your mind, and then your stories, and then your newsfeed, videos, marketplace, notifications, and like your settings and stuff. But right here is your stories. This is my story right here. You can either go to camera or you can hit the plus to actually add to your story. Either way, it doesn't matter. So let's click on camera. And you're going to get, it's going to automatically default to this, normal and text. I think if I'm not mistaken, like Instagram on the iPhone, when you do that on Facebook, you can do a live. You cannot do it just yet on the Android. But I'm sure it'll come, so don't worry. It was about like a few weeks ago on Snapchat. For an Android, you can only make like a 10-second video on Snapchat. And now that they've updated the app, you can make like a 45-second video. If you just hold down that button, it'll keep recording until you reach the maximum limit. So just another for Android users. So at the bottom, you're going to see those squares. That's your photo gallery there for Facebook. So you click on that. And again, like Instagram, it's going to give you the pictures that you have in your phone. So you want to select the picture and click add to story. So it's pretty simple. Just kind of play around with it. If you're seeing that your Facebook stories is not showing up yet, what I would probably do is uninstall the app and then reinstall it, because it was only, I would say, maybe about a week ago that my app updated. So if you're not seeing Facebook stories, delete Facebook, go into your Play Store and just reinstall it. So that is how you do stories on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. And like I said, I post right now to all three, but in case you see that Messenger Day does not have that add to your day feature anymore, don't freak out. It's not just you. They're going to be in process of actually merging that one with Facebook, which is why Facebook now has stories, because it's taking the place of the Messenger stories. So if you go on Messenger one day and you don't see stories there, don't worry. It just means that your app updated. But for right now, I have all three, and I'm going to keep posting to all three until they merge and become one. But I hope that helps with regards to posting polls and stories on Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any questions, you guys, feel free to post them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer anything. Have a good night.